Hi, everyone. Welcome to the top three secrets of successful business networkers. This is going to be a really short presentation. I want it to be short and to the point. And basically, my goal is to share these secrets, and then we're going to take the time at the end to get to know one another and to actually practice what we're doing. So let's jump right in. First of all, I want to share a little bit about myself. I am a community builder. I am an author, educator, and podcaster. And what I do is I help local and medium and large companies with growth strategies. And I call myself a brain for hire. Thank you to John Williamson for that. And my entire focus is building authentic relationships. And I really love meeting great new people. So I am a networker first. I love bringing it together. So the three secrets I'm going to share, this is where I've seen people grow massive businesses because they got these three things right. There's no secret to the secrets. They're really simple. Once you get them, you're going to find it very, very easy to follow. Secret number one, and I'm going to go into some detail on each of these. Secret number one is you need to be clear on who your audience is. Secret number two, you need to have a clear offering to that audience. And secret three, you need to be strategic, not tactical. So let's start with the secret one, clear audience. And I can't stress this enough. If you try to serve everyone, you end up serving no one well. So you can't be too specific, especially if you're looking to grow your business. Find that one niche. And I'm talking laser focused. For example, you might want to work with left-handed dentists who serve children in a metropolitan area, and the dentist happens to be female. That is how specific I like to get because it immediately brings up to mind, do I know somebody who's in that niche? Yes or no. So you can't be too clear. The more clear you are, the better. And the reality is, you might be thinking, well, what if there's only two left-handed female dentists in my area that serve children? Great. Serve those two left-handed female dentists well. They'll bring you their friends who will also happen to be left-handed female dentists. So you want to be really clear on who you serve. Now, I'm going to share an example of what's not clear. I actually had somebody say in a networking event, I can serve every human being on the planet. Well, guess how successful they are, because you're not giving clarity to your strategic partners. You're not giving clarity to your clients. They don't know who to bring to you. So the benefit of the secret, that clear audience, is you stand up in front of an audience, you go speaking somewhere, you're at a networking event, everybody in the room immediately can conjure up, do I know somebody that meets this criteria? Yes or no. So if it does meet the criteria, good news, you're probably going to get an introduction. So practice thinking about one audience for every networking event you go to. And again, I get people, they'll say, oh, I serve men, women, children, teenagers, the seniors. I serve everyone. That's not clear. You need to say, I serve this specific audience. Literally everything you do should be a love letter to that audience. So if you have the clarity and you can be really crystal clear on your audience, it helps other people bring introductions and connections to you. So perfecting it, just starting today, you might think you serve 20 different audiences. Pick your favorite and just practice that one. And when you're really good at it, then you can say to yourself, okay, do I need a second one or third one? But for now, just focus on one clear audience. So that's number one secret. And by the way, these are secrets of good marketing. They're secrets of good sales, but it's also about networking. And the reality is, we want to help our community of networkers. We want to make it easy for them to make introductions to us. And I personally believe that a good business network, if you're building authentic relationships, you can grow any business faster and get better results because you've got these three secrets nailed down. So secret 2 is having a very clear offering. And I will tell you that a confused mind never buys. So we want to make it really easy. Again, a lot of businesses will come out and say, well, I offer these 57 products, 32 services, and 97 products and services blended. Um, you need a short list. And so if you have a professional business and you offer professional services, you want to have a really clear offering. You want to be able to say in 5 points or less, here's what we do. So you want to pick your best offering, whether it's a product or service, and lead with that at your networking. And by the way, if you have a series of products or a series of services, pick the clearest one, pick the one that most people want, and start talking about that. So, for example, when I go to a networking event, I'll meet somebody who is an accountant and they say, I do personal and corporate tax and I do all these filings. And I also do this. And, we can help you with a budget and we can help you with this. Start with one thing. So, for example, when I work with an accounting firm, we'll have a signature offering. We'll call it something like our bulletproof business plan. And it includes bookkeeping, accounting work. We're very clear on what's in it. And basically, by just giving people one thing to focus on, they can say, oh, you have to go talk to Jeff. He's got the bulletproof business plan. So that is how you can make it clear. And the advantage of this secret is twofold. Number one, it makes it really easy for your existing clients to refer other people to you. Number two, it creates a category of one because every other person out there is saying, I do accounting, I do bookkeeping, I do professional services, I do legal, commercial insurance. You're the only one out there saying, I do the bulletproof business plan. So you want to make it really easy, really compelling. And basically, this one is easy to perfect as well because all you have to do is practice. So what I tell my people is when you go out networking, you're allowed to have one audience and one offering. So again, I help left-handed dentists, female dentists, create a bulletproof business plan for their dental practice. That is crystal clear. There's no wiggle room. There's no confusion. Either somebody is a left-handed female dentist or they're not. But that clarity, people say, oh, that feels a little too narrow. Once you get that real clarity down and once you start to see results, you can open it up again. But when you're just getting started with networking, I can't stress enough, one audience, one offering. Now, secret 3 is by far my favorite. And what I love about secret 3 is it's easier to do than not do. And I'll explain that. So secret number 3 is being strategic, not tactical. So tactical networking, in my opinion, is walking up to people at a networking event and saying, are you a female left-handed dentist who needs a bulletproof business plan? Very tactical because the answer is yes or no. That doesn't recognize that maybe this person in front of me is not a fit. Maybe she is not a dentist, or maybe he is not a she. Maybe they're right-handed, not left-handed. But tactical is very draining. It's very exhausting because you're always looking to say, are you my next client? Are you my next client? Are you my next client? I call it the onesie twosie approach because you're always looking at the person in front of you and saying, are you my next client? Now, strategic, I guarantee somewhere out there, there is an organization of left-handed dentists, and I guarantee this because I've checked it out, I've Googled it. Strategic is finding the places where your dream client, your perfect prospect, hang out in bulk. So for example, I guarantee there's an association or an organization that serves left-handed dentists. So that's strategic. Building a relationship with that group is going to introduce me to hundreds, if not thousands, of left-handed dentists. And then it's really easy to see, are you in my niche, are you female and you serve children? So you're a pediatric female left-handed dentist. That is a very, very specific niche. But the reality is, if you know who your niche is, you can find them easily. So a good strategic partner also serves your client, your non-competitively, but they should serve your perfect prospect, your dream client, and they serve them in bulk. So some examples of strategic partnerships. If you're in any industry, there's almost always one dominant software company that serves that niche. So for example, there are dental practice management software. There are insurance people who serve that niche. Again, there's malpractice insurance for dentists. Think about who else makes money serving your audience. So I love the trades. They're a nice, easy one. Think about the wholesalers that sell things to the trades, people who sell the trucks, people who finance the trucks, people who put the branding on the trucks. Think about strategic partnerships and the difference between strategic and tactical. I'll give you a metric. Tactical is about getting your next client. Strategic is getting your next 100 or more clients. So the better you leverage your strategic partners, the faster your business will grow. And by the way, if you're just looking for one client a month, you don't need to get too worried about tactical versus strategic. But if you're looking to grow, you want to double your business in the next year, or you want to 10x it in the next year, you need to focus on strategic partnerships. So think about, modern era, if you're a golfer, for example, and you want to reach golfers, who are the influencers that already reach golfers? So that's secret number 3. We want to focus on the battle. Sorry, we want to focus on winning the war, not winning a battle. Because if you focus too much on the next deal, the next skirmish, you're going to lose sight of the big picture. So working with me, this is one of the things we do. We run 12-day business growth challenges. And this is what we do with all of our new clients. It used to be one of our service offerings, but we realized let's put it up front as a free thing. And so if you want to work with us, the first thing we do together is we're going to try a 12-day business growth challenge with you. And in that process, we're going to work out a key strategic partner plan. We're going to build out a workshop for you, and we're going to show you how to earn referrals. Now, this is a two-way test. You're going to test whether working with me works for you. I'm going to test whether working with you works for me. So in 12 days, we're asking you to just trust the process. And by the way, it takes about 5 hours of your time. The goal is to build confidence and momentum. And we're giving you some quick results so that we can prove our worth. And everything we do with you going forward as we're building your community is going to be built on the foundation from the 12-day business growth challenge. So one of the things we do very, very unique, within 12 days, we've proven our worth, or we've proven that we're not a fit and we go our separate ways. So we're quickly confirming if you're a fit to work with us, and you're getting to know, do I want to work with Jeff? Does this work for me? So whether or not we end up working together, everyone wins. You're going to meet some new people. You're going to learn some things. Hopefully you're going to get some new clients. We're going to learn more about you and how we might collaborate. Now, I want to bring this all together so we've got your secrets. And by the way, one of my friends has told me, this is just a template. This is not meant to be perfect. This is better than 95% of the people out there networking today. You want to say, we help audience solve problems so that transformation. One of my friends, Mike Verrett, has said, put the transformation first. So we provide transformation to help audience solve problem. So I'll explain that. We provide a bulletproof business plan to help left-handed female pediatric dentists grow their practice. So you want to be really clear, and you want to be able to do this at the drop of a hat. Some template ideas: it's one audience per networking event. If you go to the Chamber of Commerce evening event once a month, every time you're there, one audience, one problem, one transformation. So, for example, I help business golfers improve their business networking skills so that they can attract a steady stream of perfect prospects reliably and predictably while golfing. The transformation, honestly, is I help golfers justify more time on the golf course. I do that by helping them improve their networking skills. So practice, practice, practice. You want to make sure that this works for you, and you want to make sure it sounds natural. Again, golfers is a wide, wide audience. There's such a thing as virtual golfers. I actually know somebody who owns a virtual golf, I don't know what you call it, studio, restaurant, location, venue, virtual golf venue, let's call it that. That venue is never going to attract the 50 something middle-aged white male golfers who love to be out on the course. They attract younger, 20 somethings who don't actually want to go out on the golf course. So be as specific as you can. Do you want to work with female golfers? Do you want to work with male golfers? Do you want to work with amateur, professional? Be as specific as you can. Now, some bonus tips, and we are right on track. We're going to end shortly. Never network one-on-one. Golf is the perfect metaphor. Always network in foursomes. So you bring a friend, I bring a friend, and we all meet. And find the habits that support networking, because the better you get at networking, the easier your business is and the easier growth is. So here's some quick wins. You're going to learn how to build a niche, which will allow you to attract perfect prospects and dream clients. And on the flip side, you're going to repel those imperfect prospects and nightmare clients. I could do an entire training on just that. The wrong prospects and the wrong clients will kill a business faster than anything else. So when you're sharing your transformation, you want to focus on the big wins. What do they absolutely need to know so that they work with you? And always think about answering the question, how is their life better for having met or known you? Because if you can answer that and you know it with certainty, you'll be able to attract more people. And again, key strategic partners, always ask who else serves your perfect prospects in bulk. A friend of mine and I, we have this running conversation. It's a joke. If you're a dog walker, the number one thing is that your perfect prospects own a dog. So if you're chasing somebody and you're trying to convince them they need to buy a dog, you're going to be working harder than if you find people who already own dogs. And by the way, if you're trying to take cat lovers and convert them into dog lovers, good luck, your business is doomed. So you want to find the dog lovers and serve them. Or if you keep attracting cat lovers, find a way to serve your cat lovers. So we have a free 12-day business growth challenge. You can scan the QR code or just join our LinkedIn group. And in this group, we share the actual 12-day business growth challenge, the exact steps we take with our clients. We invite you to play along, and we'd love your feedback. Now, I'm going to open it up to questions. If you have any questions, I'll provide some answers. You can unmute yourselves, you can share your cameras. But what questions do you have for me about either Secret 1, clear audience, Secret 2, clear offering, or Secret 3, strategic, not tactical?